Hi everybody, and welcome to week 4. I know that this last week we have had several issues, and some of them are my fault because of the setting up of the drop boxes or the assignment places where you submit your photo reflection project, and these have been a little bit problematic, but now things should be okay. So make sure that you submit your peer reviews as well to that photo reflection peer review Dropbox under the assignment that I created. That's just to document that you have done that for me. Don't forget to email them to your peers as well so that they can see what those feedback materials and things are. Then once you get the feedback from your peer, you should revise your photo reflection project and post that to the assignment Dropbox for that, and then also upload your revision to your u.osu.edu page. This is very important, as I always say, that because the u.osu.edu website is the final resting place for all of your projects. If you have not gotten feedback from your peer, email them. You have the list of who your peer is, and if your peer does not email you anything back, please email me and let me know. Now this week you're going to be focusing on a new project to help you to understand plagiarism and intellectual property. All of the universities, they have rules that protect the intellectual property of the people that write the books and pictures, produce pictures, and so on. And there are serious consequences of copying and using material that you don't give credit to. So this week, the videos that you need to watch are intellectual property, plagiarism, and the OSU Code of Student Conduct. So for part 1, you are going to actually create plagiarism instances on a document as related to the original reading that you read by Redden. Here's an example of what you need to do. This week for your assignment on the plagiarism project, part 1, you need to make sure that you go to week number 4, and after you watch the videos and do the readings, you will see that your assignments you have here, it's described in Plagiarism Project Assignment Part 1. If you look at that, this explains the assignment in detail. It shows you the types of plagiarism that you need to imitate when you look at the Plagiarism Assignment Master. Now, let's go back to the master document. The master document is right here, and you need to download that document. When you download the document, you'll see that it is a summary of one of the readings that you are doing. It's from the summary of the response to cheating across cultures, Redden. But this is not the original article. This is a summary that I wrote about that article. And that is fine. You should use this summary. Pretend that this is your summary. Now, your goal is to change some of the words in this summary to create plagiarism from the original article. Now let's go back and see how that is done. Here is the original article, Redden, Cheating Across Cultures. Click on that and make sure you read this and understand it. Now I have taken some sentences from here and used them to create plagiarism in that summary assignment. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, here's my Microsoft Word document, and this is just an example. It's not the whole summary, but you will use the whole summary. So as you can see here, I've restated what you need to do. You need to create 10 instances of plagiarism, changing the words in the document as you look at the original reading. You should create 2 instances of the 5 types that are described in that assignment description. Here it says these 10 instances of plagiarism should be highlighted and marked with a comment in Microsoft Word to show what type they are, like this. Now, here is the example. I've taken the paragraph right here. This is from the PA master document, or the summary, which I wrote. And it's exact words, except I changed this one thing right here. It says the main elements of such an implementation, and this is from paragraph 2, are specialized orientations for international students on norms and practices of Western scholarship. This was originally down here in the summary. It said, the main element of such an implementation is guaranteeing access to resources for international students. But I took away is guaranteeing, and I changed it with the exact words from the Redden article. So, as you can see, I've highlighted this and I've given it a comment in Microsoft Word, and I said that this could be type 1, which is a paraphrase, and I'm using too many of the same words because I've copied exactly the words from the Redden article. Or it could also be type 4, a paraphrase, a direct quotation, but I'm missing the citation. So I could do this, but really, I really should put quotation marks. So this is plagiarism because I didn't give credit. Or it could be type 5. It's a direct quotation and I'm missing the quotation mark. So it could be either one of these types. You only need to put one. But remember, you need to have 10 different instances of plagiarism problems. That means 2 from each one. So 2 of type 1, 2 of type 4, and 2 of type 5, and 3 and 4, 5, whatever. Okay? So that's what I mean by that. Now, hopefully you'll have all of this highlighted and marked up and submitted to the Dropbox before your tutorial next week. Don't forget to sign up for a tutorial this week. You can see that I have the tutorial link in the announcement area. The tutorials are actually next week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, even though you will sign up this week. There are other announcements there as well, videos and helping you to make sure that your u.osu.edu sites are set up to have the right settings so people can comment on them. Make sure, as always, that you post on the discussion board before Friday night, and then that you also respond to your peers' post by Sunday night. The Plagiarism Project, Part 1, is due on Friday night. This needs to be finished before your tutorial because I need to be able to read it over the weekend and comment on it so that I can talk to you about things that you might need to change during the tutorials. I have scheduled the tutorials for 30 minutes, however I don't plan on using the whole 30 minutes for you because I do need to take a little bit of a break before the next student. And make sure that you sign up and use WeChat or Skype and let me know which one you're going to use during the tutorial. And you should be using WeChat right now so that you can instantly get feedback and converse with me on various issues. Even though I may be sleeping during the time that you write those, I will respond the next day. Have a great week.